Call me a bummer and a inside too. What do I care for praise? Wander around from town to town just like a rambling sign. Yes, and the people all say there goes time more of the days of 49. My comrades, they all love me well. They's a jolly saucy crew. A few hard cases I will admit, but they was brave and true. Whatever the pinch, they never would flinch, and they never would fret or whine. Yes, like good old bricks, they stood the kicks in the days of 49. There's old Lame Jess, he'd a hard old cuss, and he never did repent. He never was known to miss a drink or ever spend a cent. But old Lame Jess, like all the rest, to death he did resign. Yes, and in his bloom he went up to Flume in the days of 49. A poker bill, one of the boys, he was always in for a game. Whether he won or whether he lost, to him it was all the same. He'd ante up and he'd draw his cards. He'd go, you a hatful blind. In the game with death, Bill lost his breath in the days of 49. In the days of old, in the days of gold, how oft times I repine for the days of old when we dug up the gold in the days of 49. In New York, Jake the butcher's boy, he was always getting tight. And every time that he'd get full, he was looking for a fight. And Jake rampaged against the knife in the hand of old Bob Sign. Yes, and over Jake we held awake in the days of 49. Ragshack Bill of Buffalo, and I never will forget. He'd roar all day, he'd roar all night. I guess he's roaring yet. One night he fell in a prospect hole in a roaring bad design. Yes, and in that hole he roared out his soul in the days of 49. Of all the comrades that I've had, now there's none that's left to boast. I'm left alone in my misery like some poor wandering ghost. And as I pass from town to town, they call me the rambling sign. Yeah, there goes time more that bummer shore of the days of 49. In the days of old, in the days of gold, how oft times I repine for the days of old when we dug up the gold in the days of 49. Oh yeah.